Hi, I'm Juliet with Spec-Net here at Design Build Sydney, and I'm with Jeff from CSR Bradford. How are you, Jeff?
Great, thank you. Thanks for talking to me.
Great. Could you tell us a little bit about your company?
Bradford is part of the CSR group. There's multiple companies within CSR. Bradford specialises in glass wool insulation, so we get to offer the full thermal protection of your building, whether it's a commercial building or a residential home. We also provide products that help you with moisture control, and also acoustic related issues if you're in a high-rise residential type application.
Great, that's really interesting. Do you have any specific products you want to talk to us about today?
Well, we have such a wide range of products. We can offer products that we can deal with any situation within the building. But primarily what I'd like to talk about, we have a safe bridge system, which is here behind me. I'm not sure if you can see that. And what that does, it provides Section J compliance for a commercial warehouse. What it also does is it's very conscious of the safety of the installers of the product. So where we would normally have a normal roofing system go up, like purlins, that would have safety wire go over that, then a bridging system, or should I say a roof rack style system to raise the roof up, because you're not allowed to compress the insulation anymore. Because once that insulation is compressed, it no longer has trapped airspace within it, therefore it doesn't insulate. That adds huge costs to the building, and what we can do now is we actually provide our insulation so it sits between the structural steel with a thermal break product over it, and what it does, we don't have to actually put people on top of the roof while we do that. So the wire itself, the safety wire, which is a regulation to have that there anyway, is actually run out with a rail system which runs over the existing structure. We also use that same system to lay out the insulation. Therefore, we're minimising traffic on the roof while it's under construction to reduce the fall rates and potential hazard to the workers. The system that we've got here represents what would be the normal installation method. You'd have, I'm talking on a warehouse or a factory here, you have the purlin, you have the bridging section, then you have the safety wire, which is fall prevention, it's a regulation. We then put the insulation medium over the wire. Now, because we need to be Section J compliant now, we can't crush the insulation over the purlin, so we have to have a roof racking system in. Well, what that does is stops the crushing of the insulation over the purlin, therefore eliminating the insulation value itself. Because insulation is all about trapped airspace. Once that trapped airspace is gone, it's no longer doing its job. It would also mean that the roofer themselves would be potentially being off on the roof 3 or 4 times while they're installing in this traditional method. The safe bridge system, what we do is we still have the bridging. The bridging is slightly lower, and we work in very close conjunction with a major metal roll former in the industry. We have the wire that falls in place. Now, the wire is actually put in place by a rail system or a trolley that runs across the existing structural steel. So that means that you don't have a roofer on site potentially putting himself at risk of falling. The wire is then tied off at each end, and then we use the same rack system, the same rail system and trolley to lay out the insulation. Then all we have to do is we put a thermal break tape, and then we can lay the roof directly over it. So as you can see, it's not actually compressing the insulation at all, so it is Section J compliant. It also eliminates the cost of the racking system, which can add a substantial amount of cost to the roof structure. It is quite expensive to put up. So we see this as a more economical, we see it as a much safer method of installing the roof, and as you'll notice as well, it is marginally thinner, the whole system. Now, not that that's a huge factor in a lot of projects, but it is another advantage of the product.
Now, if we wanted to find out a little bit more about these products, where could we go?
You go to bradfordinsulation.com.au. There's a full range of products there and services there we can offer you, and obviously phone numbers if you want to contact us and talk to a real person. So there's also design guides there that will help you and give you a compliance certificate for whatever your need may be.
Great, good luck for the rest of the show. Thanks.